For the Project A brief, I chose the theme of light and picked a cube and A4 to showcase that theme. When imagining light as a theme, I focused on how it is represented in both literature and poetry. The phrase, "the light played off of the water," is one that caught my attention. This imagery then led me to consider that if light can play, what if light was a child? To guide my sculpture, I researched how children play and read about the stages of play in children. These stages are the basis of how I fashioned my sculpture. I also knew I wanted the cube to be made out of various types of glass, since that is the best container for light to shine through. Through my sketches and concept research, I tried to work out which walls would best signify which stage and how each wall should be designed. I also wanted to use the A4 poster as an additional element to the sculpture. Here, the poster represents a lantern/guardians of children. It protects while also providing space for the light to reflect onto. Here you'll see some of my process photos as I was building the walls of the cube. I've worked with stained glass for a few years, but not consistently. This brief provided a challenge in that I wasn't solely creating mosaic stained glass, but also trying to provide areas for light to theoretically play through. Unfortunately, the sculpture didn't turn out as planned, but I still love the inception and will work on recreating it. As you can see, each wall of the cube is different, and each represents a stage of how children learn to play. I've built many boxes in my lifetime, but never one made out of glass. I should have soldered a prototype glass box since I did not factor in how the solder would affect the cube size and the alignment of the walls. I would also make the cube with a latch lid so that condensation can be cleaned out before photos are taken.